I am Felicia Cameron, a licensed clinical social worker for the great hospitality state of Mississippi. And I want to say, welcome to Tuesday Talk with a Therapist myself. I am the owner and the founder of Lending a Hand, a mental health agency that provide mental health counseling, particular in anxiety, depression, and women transition through life, coping with life. Look, on today's Tuesday Talk with a Therapist, I'm gonna do something a little different today. I'm just gonna just talk what's in my heart. And I want to talk about get out of your comfort zone. Yes, get out of your comfort zone. I had the opportunity to be really stretched this year, but particularly on this past Saturday, I got out of my comfort zone. Yes, this Saturday there was a Mississippi Black Business Expo. This was my first time ever participating in the vendor event. I created, with God's help, opened up Lending a Hand, and I've been working with a coach. Key point, listen. I've been working with a coach as well as trusting God, my faith, and helping me along the way to get out of my comfort zone. And so there was an opportunity, another word, opportunity came available that there was going to be a business expo in the downtown city of Jackson. And I decided to take that opportunity and sign up. Yes, that was out of my comfort zone. And not only to sign up, but to purchase a table and to buy stuff for the table, to get there and to hone in and know my skills and know what I have to offer to people. And so that was out of my comfort zone to go to that place, that convention center, and be able to stay there from 12 to 5. The hours from 12 to 5, there was many vendors at the location selling products, telling about their service. There was people in the community that came by the visit table. And first of all, I just want to tell everyone who stopped by, lending a hand, vendor table, I'm so happy to get a chance to see you. Also, thank you to the winner who won the raffle prize. But I want to thank everybody because standing there and telling about what I do and what I offer to the community gave me an opportunity to meet many people. And yes, it was hard getting out of comfort zone. And yes, I talk about on here about anxiety. And guess what? I experienced some anxiety at the beginning part as I was setting up the things that I tell people about anxiety. I had started experiencing anxiety because I was getting out of my comfort zone. But I had to use the same tools and techniques that I use with my clients, telling them about how to deal with your anxiety, working on my breathing, self-talk to myself, and don't let that stop me. And so, get out of your comfort zone. You know, when you're in your comfort zone, you average. And I know this year has been a trying year, but there's many things that we can do to break out of that cycle. And it's so easy to stay in our comfort zone. No one want to change the routine or try something different or try something or do something different that no one you know had done different. But we have to stretch ourselves to see the potential we have because we all have potential, and there will be opportunities that will come along our way for us to stretch ourselves out of our comfort zone, out of our comfort zone. It's comfortable just staying at home and not interacting. For those who dealing with social anxiety, I talk about anxiety. It's comfort just staying in your place and not going interacting with people. Or but we have to get out of that comfort zone. It's comfort to someone if they dealing with depression, they just want to stay home and keep the curtains closed and just stay there. But you have to break yourself and shake yourself loose to get out of that comfort zone. It's comfortable too if you've been working with an agency for many years, like myself, and you feel a tug in you that you got to stretch yourself to get out of that comfort zone and start your own business in the midst of a pandemic. But when you get out of that comfort zone, you want to know your for those of your who have different faith, that your faith, for me, my faith in God is leading me out of my comfort zone. and that I have the peace. I might not know all the steps, but I have the peace on the steps that I'm taking. So even get out of your comfort zone. Let's go with it. I'm a therapist. There's many of you that dealing with issues in life, anxiety, depression, grief, dealing with transition of life phases. And your comfort zone has been, I just handle it. I know how to do it, or I talk to family and friends. And talking to a therapist will get you out of your comfort zone. Yeah. So let's think about what areas that we really need to get out of our comfort zone and see the potential, the opportunities, or ways that we can truly help others as well as helping ourselves. Uh, Look, today, like I said, today's Tuesday Talks was a little bit different, but I want to talk about it's time to really sit down and think about our thoughts and see what have we been complacent in, see where we've been, where, you know what, I really need to get out of my comfort zone and make some things happen or do some things. And for those of you who have your faith and really just trust God as I step out of my comfort zone. There's wonderful opportunities going on right now for people who's stepping out of their comfort zone. It's wonderful opportunities for people being bold and making those steps. And so I want to say thanks for tuning in with Tuesday Talk with a Therapist. I look forward to talking to you next Thursday. Thank you. Next Tuesday on Tuesday Talk with a Therapist. Thank you.